This is the second video where I explain the logic of this calculator. Alright, so in the case that the first operand's length is 10 and the state operator is nothing, I haven't set any operator, it's not going to do anything. So for example, let's just reach to 10 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I push another number, it's not going to do anything. Look, it stayed right there. Because I don't want my calculator to stretch all the way to the sides. I know real calculators will probably have a different way to deal with it, but since this is a basic calculator just to show my portfolio and my skills, I'm just going to keep it like that. Maybe later on I will continue developing this calculator, but now it's just to show my skills. All right, so let's continue with the next logic. Reset input. So the reset input, let's say action type is put over here. Reset input to this callback function. Reset input. Dispatch type reset input. So whenever I click on the C button, is gonna call that function reset input whenever I click on it. And let's go back to the reducer. When this is the case, so I'm going to return the previous state. Actually, again, I have to stick to the functional programming concepts since this use reducer is fully written in a functional way, not in object-oriented programming way, OOP. So I'll copy the old state and I'll spread it out, and I'll also uh, overwrite the other properties. First operand, everything is going to be reset to the default values, okay, which is actually the same to the initial state. Difference is result null, but it's pretty much the same. So whenever I reset this, everything goes back to the beginning, as you can see over here. Delete last number. If state bound display length is equals to 0, I'm not going to do anything. If I actually delete here, nothing. Uh-oh. What just happened here? So let me just see. I found another bug because that wasn't supposed to happen whenever I delete a 0. Okay, so what just happened is that, let me see, if I type the number here and I clear everything, this is supposed to be this way. And if I click on the delete button, which is actually this case over here, if bound display length is equals to 0, and let's just say the bound display length is not equal to 0 right now because there is a character here, which is one character. So maybe I should say that if state bound display, which is right here, not equal to 0 but equals to an empty string, not the length but the button display, if it's equal to a 0 and to a 0 string, nothing's gonna happen. Let's see if it's fixed. There you go. So nothing should happen because 0 always have to be here whenever I initialize the app. Alright, so let's just keep exploring. But if I have a longer number and I click on delete, so you can see that these are getting updated here. First operand, let me see, it's going to become 25 and the bound display is 25. Okay, so it's actually working. 2 0 and now it disappears. There you go. So I have to fix that because this is supposed to be 0. Okay, so let me just say when the length is 1, if state button display length is 1, I should do something about it, but I'll fix that later on. I'll fix that with the first bug that I had, but it's okay, not a big deal. I can always click here on clear, but I don't want to fix it while I'm showing the video because I'll make the video much longer and I want to be done explaining all the features here. Set operator. So whenever I click on one of these buttons, this is going to run the set operator case. So if I go back over here, there you go, you see set operator, and set operator, and it's going to take the event target inner text. If you can see it over here, set operator, where is it, set operator, type set operator, and the payload is the target inner text. So let's go back over here, and what happens when I set operator? If there is an operator and there is no result yet, this is what's going to do. The top display is going to show the first operand, and it's going to show the second operand, and it's going to show the action payload. If there is a result, it's going to do something else. Okay, let's just see how that works. So let's say we have a 65 here. That means I don't have a state operator, so it's not going to run. I don't have a state result either. So what is going to run is what is right here. The operator is going to become whatever I give it here. So if I put a times, the operator has to be this one times. If I put a minus, the operator has to be a minus here. This should change. Let me see. And it didn't change. It's supposed to change. Operator action load. Let me just see. Divide. Okay, and it changed to this whatever it is to display. Let me see, which is the action payload over here. So this action payload is working here. I don't know why this action payload is not uploading this one. Maybe because there is an already there's already an operator here and there is no state result. So I'm actually running this function. So here I forgot to say that the new operator, and this will cause a bug. This is not fully developed yet, but I'm just showing that my work is, I think it may work already. It's already working, but it needs improvement. So the operator has to be the action payload. Okay, so that the new action payload, and this is going to fix this error because when I changed the operator here, it didn't update it here. So let's see if that works. So minus, and now it changes. You see, operator, it changes to minus, it changes to plus. It is already being updated here, which is what I want to do. Okay, so finally, let's go to calculate results because this video is already very long. Calculate results, and when I click here on the on this equal sign, I can go to the app here, and it's going to say calculate result, and that event is attached to the equal sign. All right, so calculate result, it means I'm gonna create a result variable here that I will change later on depending on different cases. If the case is plus, okay, based on the state operator, the operator that I have here uh, so far, depending on the last one, that result is going to change. The first operand to a parse float is going to change it to a float, so it can add over here because I already have a plus sign. If I have a negative sign, it's going to subtract the first operand from the second operand. And if I'm multiplying, if the case is an x, is going to multiply the first operand by the second operand. And if I'm going to divide, first operand divided by the second operand. And that result, which is being saved here locally in this local variable, is going to be rounded because I only want 10 characters to show. Actually put 9 because I might have a decimal right there. And in the end, this is going to return the result variable, and which is going to be here. So if I click equals, oh, I didn't put a number, another bug. Oh my goodness, 3 bugs so far. Okay, let's just go back over here. 95 plus 5, and you're gonna see that the result is gonna change when I click on equals 100, and that result will be updated. Okay, so and the bottom display will be updated with the result converted to a string. Okay, I have more cases here, toggle negative, set percentage, but I'm not gonna explain those because this video is gonna take very long, and I want to focus on publishing these videos to showcase my skills. But this is just a sample of what I can do, and I will probably make other videos to finish this one up, but I'm just gonna leave it right like this. Okay, so thanks for paying attention to my explanations, and I will continue building to show my skills.